Hi. Today we have third meeting, right? So, and we will discuss about plot and character. So before that, I will introduce myself first. My name is Muhammad Ilman bin Muhammad Azmi. My metric number EX03484.
Okay. Hi, my name is Nur Atikah binti Mukhtar. My metric number is EX03436.
Hi, my name is Admian and my metric number EX03471.
Hi, my name is Nandini Sri. My metric number EX03439.
My name is Vina Karni. My metric number is EX03470.
Myself and I, Irana Rida binti Napia. My metric number EX03514.
So as usual, our story is living by. Yeah, that's right. So who's gonna start the discussion?
This is the best one, the plot or character?
Character, yeah.
You want to start first?
I'm the mother. I think the main character is
Alo, yeah. Alo start first.
Okay, I would like to start first. So today I would like to share with you all about the character Alu and Mr. Datu, these two characters. Because these two characters for me that this can relate to the real life and also based on my experience. First, you all know that Alu is the main character, right? So he's the youngest children in the family and he's doing well in the examination for the final year in school. So he get offered a scholarship to study in the California Institute of Technology, and there is many obstacles he faced for the further study in America. As you can see, here's a poor family that that only the mother who's taking care of them, and even he got a problem in facing the further study in overseas, but he never give up to challenge this and face it, and also he can achieve what he want. Because there's a reason for him, because he want to willing to study to work hard and doing the part-time over there to not burden his mother. And based on this, I can relate them in a real life because don't want to continue being poor and repay them to since they're the only mother who taking them since young. They're all the love and care and also financial. Like in the real life, they're also the mother who's only mothers who's taking care of their children. That they are got the determination for them to not only want to achieve get successful, but also want to repay what they get from his mother. And also Mr. Datu, a second character that is not main character, is a former teacher in Alu's school. Alu came back from America for a visit his teacher. It was his visit that inspired Alu to think that he's further of studying overseas in America. So this can relate them in real life situation, like based on my experience. The teacher will encourage us and also giving us a support and opinion for us to doing well in examination, and also giving us after our test, our final years, that we should apply to the even your local university or overseas university to try our best to become a successful person. So that's all for me that about these two characters can be related into our life.
Yeah.
Good morals.
Okay. What I get from this story living, so they have a character mother, and the minor character is the narrator. Narrator is the younger sibling of Alo. So the mother lost her husband at 33 years old and had to look for 5 children. So she refused to remarry because in Tanzania, when she married with a new husband, maybe they need to send the children to children's house. Okay, so that is what she worried about. So that's why she be the single mother and raise her 5 children. So we can see she is a proud and independent woman because she have her own shop, and then mother of the 5 children and run a store. And yes, very hardworking. Okay, get 2 doctors, married off. Even the eldest son takes job, already have job. Okay, then she is really love the children so much that she find it's hard to let them go. Okay, because he takes the 2 youngest daughter and son to the what we call rural place, a quiet place to focus to give their children focus study. Okay, and also she afraid to lose the 2 children. Okay, after the 3 children already leave her. Okay, so at the same time, she is wise or understanding about situation, which is children have to grow up and leave home one day, but hope to hold them as long as possible. Okay, like at first, she don't want to let Alo to study abroad to the overseas, but eventually he gave with a softened heart. She let the Alo to achieve to study abroad. Okay, so it can go to my life situation and means my own experience, which is at first my parents disagree for me to study in which is a program executive. Okay, she said that why don't you just focus to the full-time study, like wait for the UPU. Okay, UPU said, then I say like I don't want to wasting my time, and I get offered for the UPM in program executive, but my mother still refused my decision. But eventually my mother's at that time I'm working at Hotel Bukit Jalil, so at the end she willing to release me go to UPM. Actually she refused because my brother get full time. My elder brother got full time student. Yes, and he have a short duration compared to me because of the exemption. Yes, so but eventually my mom released me for this course. Okay, so the second the main character is narrator sitting. Okay, which is the youngest daughter in the family, and it's from her point of view that we see the family, which is the narrator also smart, study at the university, and she is very observant because she's sensitive to the environment, to the families, and she's know that her brother really want to go overseas and is not keen on studying locally. Also observe mother's face and know that mother is not willing to release the Alo to overseas, but at the end Alo get the permission to study abroad. Okay, Alo is you can see is very supportive siblings. Okay, in real situation from this character. And the characteristics of narrator, it shows about the situation when you are really close to your family members and you're full of affection, love from your parents and also the siblings. Okay, because that's of my experience, which is I see is from my friend and also for myself. When you're very close to your family and they will share their feelings, everything, so you can give the advice to them. Okay, so that is from characteristics. So how about others? Maybe the plot or other characteristics?
We start for plot lah. Plot. So I will start first lah. For my plot, I will explain about exposition. So from this story, the exposition start when after Alo's sister get married, and they leave home. So their mother made a decision to sell her shop. And they move to the Upanga, right? Upanga, right?
Yes.
Upanga. Then Upanga is a remote part of the town. So she want her 2 youngest and children to have a better life instead of helping in her store. Yeah, for me, as a mother, he willing to do everything for her son. Instead, he willing to sell her shop, their flow, how want to get the money, right? So it's a very hard to, as a human or people, it's hard to make a decision for the decision. So I think that's for plot from me, exposition. So another?
Okay, plot from me is rising action. Okay, in this case, Alo spent time with Mr. Dato, who is an ex-teacher at their local school, who moved to America and returned for a visit. Alo started dreaming about going to study in America. and he also writes to American University to apply for a scholarship, and he also get a scholarship from a famous university. And then next is falling action. Falling action is a mother goes to Mr. Welji for advice. He confirmed that the scholarship is a great opportunity for Alo. Then after thinking about it, mother relents and finds the money to send Alo to America. And before going to America, she makes Alo promise not to marry a foreign girl and also stay away from their bad habits. Okay, in my experience, always our mother give good advice whenever we go to university or whenever we go to our station. So that's is a usual.
Yeah, when you.
How about you?
Okay, for me, I choose a plot of a climax. The climax is offered as the climax is started when Alo offered a scholarship to study in American and discuss the offer with his mother, but his mother say there is no money to send him to America. She accused Alo of being a disloyal son for wanting to leave her, and Alo is very upset with what mother said to him. Because as a son,
he want what he want.
For me, in this climax, like Ira said lah, the mother have a mother instinct that don't want son go far away and don't want son to do bad thing something, but at the end of this story, her mother agree to send Alo to America. So that's the climax for me.
So, how about Mega?
Falling action. Mother goes to Mr. Welji for advice. He confirms that the scholarship is a great opportunity for Alu. After thinking about it, mother relents and finds the money to send Alu to America. Before giving in, she makes Alu promise not to marry a foreign wife and to stay away from bad habits. Lastly, the resolution part of the story. Alu rides home from London where he has stopped to visit an old schoolmate. The letter reveals his fascination with the foreign man. The narrator for the first time sees her mother as a person and not just as a mother, someone who has always thought only of the children's welfare. Alu's first letter was a graphic, enthusiastic account of London, but to the mother she is uncertain of his future.
Very nice.
So that's all.
So, one gonna to conclude this meeting.
To summarize.
Maybe Mega?
What do you think?
So we have learned about the plot and the characters in the story, and we have gained a lot of insights about the story. So that's all from us. Thank you.
That's all from us.
Thank you.